What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Eddie Hearn, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury, and the potential mega clash. This is in. Mystery businessman makes bid for Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury mega fight. Anthony Joshua's promoter Eddie Hearn has confirmed the that from an individual who is planning something very special to host the heavyweight showdown with Tyson Fury. Wow. A mystery businessman is among the bidders hoping to win the auction to host Anthony Joshua's 200 million pound mega fight with Tyson Fury. The heavyweight world champions last week signed a contract after months of negotiating, and that the fight has now been put out to tender in order to finalize a summer date and venue. Saudi Arabia, which hosted Joshua's revenge mission against Andy Ruiz Jr., has long been the favorite, but Singapore, Macau, and the United States and several other Middle Eastern countries are in the running. And promoter Eddie Hearn revealed that he has been approached by a businessman from the Far East. Wow. He told me, I had an approach yesterday, not from the Middle East, but it was from the most bizarre approach. I can't say who it is or who it was, but it was from a very wealthy individual, and he wants to do something very special. We've had 20 approaches for this fight, but you know which ones are serious. But this one was just well out there, and it's a realistic option. Money is not an issue with this guy. Commercially, it's a bit strange, but it's not about that. It's about a trophy set to say, this is the biggest event in the world. And that's the mindset of this individual who wants to bring it to his own country. And it's not about selling tickets. It's not about government investment. It would be him be saying that I'd be paying for it. Okay. There's a number for the fight. He hit the number. You get the fight, and the number was not an issue for this individual. Saudi has paid the site fee before. We've worked together before. It's not complicated. It's just about trying up the dates. But this offer is a bit different. All I will say, it's in Asia, not Macau. Not far away. Wow. Those are the words of Eddie Hearn as he was approached by this mystery man. So we have an Asian investor that wants to put up the money for Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. The site fee is not a big deal. The money's not a big deal, but I think he wants bragging rights, right? If I read that correctly. I think he just wants to say that, hey, I put on the biggest fight in the world and I have the money to prove it, and let me show it to you. It looks good. You know what this means? That means this is another ace in the hole. That means it's another hand, or should I say another bird in the bush, right? I don't really know what else to come about this, because he won't give us anything, but we've known and we've seen and we've experienced things before in Macau that, like, Manny Pacquiao was there a couple times, and he's had some huge fights over there with, with his comeback fights. And I think the fight could be anywhere, and I think it should be anywhere. Why not? Well, of course, I would love it in Texas, but I mean, that's that. But if this guy's willing to put up the money, and I think Eddie Hearn knows and discerns who's full of shit and who ain't, okay? I think at the end of the day, he brought up this mystery guy because this is a guy that may be the well, okay? He may be the guy that sinks this hook. Okay, he might fall for the bait and might take that hook. And let's see if we can reel him in. But it does seem good, because that's just another potential person or a backer that wants this fight. This fight is sought after, obviously. And you have some tycoons and during a pandemic that wants to pay for this fight. I think it's all about the opportunity. I think this particular guy knows what time it is, and he knows how things are so difficult to be made right now. I think that he wants to just say, you know what, screw it. Let me put it out there. Let me approach Eddie Hearn. Let me do what I need to do to get this fight. And I want it to be all because of me. Some Asian tycoon has supposedly came forth to Eddie Hearn with this opportunity. Now, of course, he's keeping his name confidential again, but it does seem good. Okay. The only thing that gets me about this Counterpunch and this, like the things he said, it seems strange. Okay. So that could mean anything, because unlike other promotions and other investors, they want certain bragging rights or certain things to go a certain way. And this guy seems to want to just break and cut all the bullshit and just put up the money. Okay. And the venue. So put up the money for the venue, and then you got the fighters and you got the promoters and you got the networks. You don't need anything else. Right? But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Eddie Hearn saying that he has a mystery investor involved in a possible mega showdown with Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. Now, of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunching. Peace.